flip is switched.
Dress code has kind of relaxed a little bit. The students are able to wear sweats. You can wear athletic shorts as long as they're fingertip.
In today's news, we'll fill you in on everything back to school, including dress code, parking, and much more.
Football season is coming up, and in today's sports, I'll fill you in on the newly released schedule.
Marching Southern Sounds have been preparing recently for their field show this season. We've got the deets and entertainment.
These stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV.
It is a new year that also has new administrators. Good morning, I'm Matthew Killingsworth.
And I'm Constance McKnight, and this is THS TV. The new school year has not only brought new students, but also new teachers, but specifically new administrators.
Reporter Gracie Coker has more on who the new administrators are and what they are here to do this school year.
A new school year has arrived, and so have some new administrators. Over summer break, we have gained 2 new administrators, Daniel Ferris, the 11th grade administrator, and the new 9th grade administrator, Peter Leonard.
I'm very excited of working at Thompson High School this year. Mostly I'm looking forward to working with students and parents and teachers. It's a different job than teaching. I'm able to help people more if like this in this job. I'm excited to work with high school students because I feel like they have more rational thoughts than 6th graders, so I'm really excited about that. But just to sum that up, I really am just excited about the job, being able to help people because I love helping people.
Well, I'm very excited to be here, to be a part of the Alabaster City School System. I'm most excited about meeting all of the students. I know there are quite a few, but that's my most exciting moment right now is meeting the students and building those relationships. And of course, working with the faculty and the other administrators as well.
Before working at the high school, Ferris was an English and math teacher at the Thompson 6th grade center for 5 years.
I think it's really cool to have him as an administrator now, since we were his first class in 6th grade. Now having him here, I think he's going to do really well, and I definitely see him as a leader figure, and I think he'll do the job well.
Before working at Thompson, Leonard worked in the Birmingham City School System, jumping all over the curriculum, teaching more than just one subject. Want to know more about your faculty and staff? Keep tuning in to THS TV. Reporting live from THS TV, I'm Gracie Coker.
For more on the new administrators, stay tuned into THS TV.
Tell them the new rules for the upcoming school year. They have made changes to the dress code and lunchroom. I have more information on some back-to-school reminders.
There are a few new changes and important rules to the dress code this year. You can wear leggings with a long shirt, and you can also wear sweatpants and athletic shorts. The lunchroom has important rules such as you cannot bring in outside food.
This dress code has kind of relaxed a little bit. The students are able to wear sweats. You can wear athletic shorts as long as their fingertip, their mid-thigh, or longer. If you have holes in your jeans above the knee, you can wear leggings underneath them. And outside food be brought in. If you bought Zaxby's last night and you put it in your lunchbox, that's fine, but we're asking for no deliveries or outside food. It's a health violation.
The Teen Council's annual Back to School Bash is back. Tomorrow from 6 to 11 p.m., teens from ages 13 to 19 are invited to Municipal Park for food, fun, and games.
The Back to School Bash consists of several meetings for the Teen Council, and during those meetings we just get together and we talk about diverse ideas for the population of Alabaster. So we try to have artsy things, we try to have athletic things, we try to just have a little bit of something for everyone. That way everyone can come out and enjoy.
The options for fun and games are endless. Teen Council has provided volleyball, bubble soccer, and inflatable obstacle course, music from a DJ, and for the singers they have karaoke. Hungry or thirsty, they have made sure that you won't run out of choices. Food vendors coming to Back to School Bash will include Dixieland Concessions, Master Tacos, Itsy Bitsy Bonbons, Chubbs, Frios, K&J's, and Kona Ice. For more information, you can contact any member on the Teen Council.
Here's what's trending on Twitter. NASA launched the Atlas V satellite rocket, its latest communication satellite, this morning. At 8:23, the 191-foot tall United Launch Alliance rocket orbited from Florida's Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Its mission is to provide communications to numerous NASA spacecraft for future space trips. Want to get on the conversation? Tweet at us at THS TV, new on Twitter, and you can be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
In Sierra Blanca, Texas, Border Patrol agent found 20 immigrants in a locked semi-trailer at a checkpoint in West Texas. The driver of the trailer was booked with a federal alien smuggling charge and no bond has been set. The fastest car was priced at $3 million this past Monday. The Bugatti Chiron has a 1,500 horsepower engine, a 0 to 60 time under 2.5 seconds, and a top speed of 260 miles an hour, and it's still street legal. An iconic painting by Willem D. Kooning entitled Woman O'Shear was returned to the University of Arizona Museum of Art after it resurfaced at an estate sales. The painting's price was set at $60 million.
So you know our football team is facing a team out of state this next Friday.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of hype during the summer for the 7-on-7, playing against Hoover and different couple schools. So I'm really looking forward to see how they will perform this year. I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
In today's sports, we got more details on the new Warrior app.
We have multiple new administrators this year, and if you want to get to know them, we have a list and more details in today's show. This is
This year, Thompson sports fans are getting a lot more insight with the new Thompson Warrior app in hopes of getting more students in the stands. And reporter Joseph Cooper has more details.
As the new school year kicks back up, Thompson sports fans are getting excited for what the Warriors will bring to the table. To keep them up to date this year, fans will have complete access to the game schedules, game recaps, and more with the Thompson Warrior app. Warrior Pride app is available on both Apple and Android for roughly only 4 megabytes. The app will not only give fans access to the game schedules, but also a discount to the Game Pass, lowering the price from $75 to $65. Coaches like Coach Pitts are hoping that the app and the Game Pass will bring in a bigger student section to all games of the week.
We're one of the best, but we need to be the best every other night in every other arena. In our home gym, home baseball field, everywhere.
Coaches are not the only ones being affected, as students and athletes both believe that the app will bring in a larger student section, causing the players to work harder both in practice and in game.
It's a great thing for our school, and I think it's going to really bring a lot more people to the student section at the games.
Make our student section bigger, which makes the other team play bad because we better trash them.
Coaches, students, and athletes alike are excited about what the Warrior Pride app will bring to this year's sporting events and how it will affect Thompson on both sides of the field and court. For more sports updates like these, be sure to stay tuned into THS TV and follow our Twitter, THS News TV. This was Joseph Cooper reporting for THS TV.
The 2017-18 football schedule has been announced and Warrior fans are excited. Starting off the season, the Warriors will be taking on Hateville Charter Hornets at home. Hateville being an out-of-state team went 10-4 last year. The Warriors' next 2 games are also home games where they will face Tuscaloosa County and the Mountain Brook Spartans. The first away game will be against Oak Mountain, where the Warriors will try to come back after a last-minute loss to the Eagles. The rivalry game against the Pelham Panthers is the next game on the schedule. The next two games are against Vestavia Hills and Spain Park. The last home game against Huffman Vikings. Leading into our last two games, both being away. The first one against the Hoover Bucks. Last year, Hoover gave Thompson their toughest loss with a 20-0 deficit. For the final game of the regular season, the Warriors will go head-to-head against the Hillcrest Patriots. The softball team will be holding tryouts today from 5:30 to 7:30 and tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at the softball field located left of the football field house.
I totally encourage any girl that wants to play softball to come try out. Our varsity looks great. Our JV looks great. We have a great coaching staff. Coach Horton's actually really mean, but other than that, we're loaded. So, yeah, we're really excited about the season, so anybody interested, please come try out.
Last year, the varsity softball team ended the season with a record of 30-12, with junior Lauren Haskins leading the team in hitting. This year, the softball team will be gaining a transfer from Chelsea High School, Bailey Whitfield. Whitfield is a junior, and she will be coming to the team averaging high batting averages. For more information on the softball team or tryouts, you can see Coach Burson in room 232 or Coach Horton in room 235. From the high school gym to the college turf, we got your details in today's national sports headlines.
He took things into his own hands to keep the Golden State Warriors together by signing for less than he could have and dismissed criticism of his decision. Grant could have secured a max of $34 million per year from the Warriors, but signed for $25.9 million for the 2017-18 season, less than he made in 2016-17 season with a 26. Are the Cavaliers falling apart? Through the summer so far, Kyrie Irving's trade requests, LeBron James' Instagram videos and subtweets, wedding dances, a Paul George trade that fell through, navigating free agency without a DM, and despite all that, the Cavaliers remain a massive favorites to desire the number one in Eastern Conference. The NFL took an important step Wednesday in what has been a 5-year process to convert its officials into a full-time league employees. After months of negotiation prompted by the NFL Competition Committee, the NFL Referees Association agreed to the structure of a modest transition during the course of the 2017 season, making all officials full-time.
That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Tuesday for a recap of the preseason NFL kickoffs. Now back to Constance with more news.
Rush is an event held in the cafeteria for clubs around Thompson. It was held last week and was a big success. Clubs had a chance to show what they were about and recruit new members. The club should have posters showing all of the club's interests. Some groups handed out index cards telling people what time the clubs meet, where they meet, and what days they meet. Clubs such as HOSA and SGA were in attendance.
Peer helpers are continuing a project from last year, Big Brothers and Big Sisters. The process started in May when members filled out applications. Then they also interviewed at the end of the summer to find a match for a little brother or sister. This past Tuesday, peer helpers trained to mentor younger kids in the school system going through hard times. Starting after Labor Day, first and fourth period peer helpers are going to see their littles each day.
The football season starts next week, and that means band halftime show is going to be coming on too.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited that it's Aladdin because Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney movies, so that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Gavin has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
The new year means new plays and today's entertainment. We've got more details on what is to come from the theater department this year.
We have an update on senior announcements in today's Senior Spotlight.
Hello, I'm Gavin Gray and welcome to Warrior Weather. Today it will be partly cloudy with a high of 87 degrees and a low of 74 degrees. Looking at the weather for this week, Tuesday will have a high of 89 and a low of 74. Wednesday will have a high of 90 and a low of 74, and Thursday will have a high of 89 and a low of 74. Going into the weekend, there will be scattered thunderstorms Friday and Saturday. Friday will have a high of 89 and a low of 73. Saturday will have a high
And the
of
victims'
87
families
and a low
of the
71.
Manchester terror attack at
That's all
Ariana
for Warrior
Grande's
Weather.
concert
Tune in
will
Tuesday
receive
for next week's
320
forecast. For Warrior Weather, this is Gavin Gray.
Very own Thompson High School band members have sacrificed part of their summer for practices in the heat and into the school year to bring Warrior family an entertaining halftime performance. Their show, Arabian Nights: 3 Wishes from a Genie, features 3 different major works of art, as well as the famous song, A Whole New World from Disney's Aladdin. Students are restless to see this year's performance, and members of the band are excited to see what kind of reaction it brings. New school year means new people for the theater department. It means new plays.
Really, we're just trying to recap, kind of bring back some acting techniques, bring back some acting methods, things like that. We're really looking forward to producing our shows for the main stage as well as shows for in class. So right now we're just trying to train everybody to get back in that work mentality, and I think it's going to be a great year.
Today is the final day to audition for the play Our Town. You do not have to be in the theater to audition. The audition is open to anyone who wants to be a part of the play. These shows can help with language arts since these plays are classics. The plays this year are Our Town by Thornton Wilder and Big Fish by John August. The dates that Our Town will be premiere is October 26th through the 28th. For more information, you can go to the auditorium and talk to the theater instructor, Ms. Gainey. Another year, more classes, more art. This year, the art department are taking over. There are many classes and different focuses in each class. In surface design, the focus is all about fiber arts, contemporary artists, and the process of paper making and print making, weave needle arts, paper mache, and fabric dye. In the sculpture classes, the focus on clay origami, wire figures, plaster deconstructed books, and linear sculptures. For pre-AP and AP sculpture classes, the main focus are portfolios. Art 1 is focusing on skill building and observation skills, while Art 2 is focusing on abstract thinking. Art is pre-AP 2D design class and focuses on photography and Photoshop. Crafts focus on the skills, how to use tools, how to sew, paper picado, which means cut paper designs, the design aspect of crafts and class projects. Music, movies, and more. Congratulations on the victims' families of the Manchester terror attack at Ariana Grande's concert will receive $324,000 each. After the victims and the families receive the gift, they will be given more to cover all other necessities. Bachelor in Paradise has returned for Season 4 with its highest ratings ever. The show was shut down early due to an incident involving 2 of the show members, but that might have ended up being the best thing that happened to ABC because the shows had over 5 million viewers. 4 members on Top Chef were accused of being disruptive while filming the show, but they were found not guilty for conspiracy to extort and for extortion. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Tuesday for the cast list of Our Town. Now let's toss it to Sawyer to today's Senior Spotlight.
Senior ads for the yearbook are available for purchase and are due December 1st. Please stop by the library or front office to pick up an ad contract. If you have not had your senior portrait taken at Belmont, you need to contact them as soon as possible because September 13th is the deadline to have your portrait taken in order to have it in the yearbook. That's all for today's Senior Spotlight. Tune in every Friday for more senior updates. Now back to Matthew for more news.
Cheerleading captains have released the football dress updates, and students are excited.
We just try to kind of match them with whatever school we're playing. So like Cinderbrook Packing, that's Mountain Brook, so we're going to do Tourist Day. We just kind of try to match them and correspond them.
Make sure you wear your class color on August 25th for the Hateville Charter Hornets. The next Friday, get your cow boots on for Western Day when we wrangle the Wildcats. Wear your brightest colors on September 15th because we are brighter than the brook. Bring out your workout gear because we are going to outwork Oak Mountain. On September 22nd, hunting the Panthers is what we enjoy, so Wear camo the next Friday. Show your love for breast cancer awareness for Pink Out Vestavia. The following week, let's go on a safari as we send the Spain Park Jaguars packing on tourist days. On October 20th, show your Warrior pride on senior night and wear your jerseys for the victory over the Huffman Vikings. And no football season complete without a dance party as we hip hop over Hoover. Rounding out the season by playing the Hillcrest Patriots is Class Color Day.
So, you know, senior year is basically, well, it's here already. And I personally didn't dress up, like, or do any dress-up days during, like, freshman through junior year. So I'm actually going to try to dress up this year.
Well, last year is really cool because when Mr. Holbrooks was here, whoever dressed up the nicest or whatever would get, like, Starbucks cards.
like
and I won
incentives.
that one time, so it was pretty cool. And I just think it would be cool to have again.
We've got you ready to show your school spirit.
Now, Gavin will make sure you're prepared as you cheer on your favorite teams. Gavin?
Hey, my name is Gavin Gray. Welcome to the bus stop forecast. For the people that will be arriving at 6 a.m. today, it will be about 74 degrees and have scattered showers. At 7, it will be about 75 degrees and have a little bit more scattered showers. That's all for this week's bus stop forecast. Make sure to tune in next week to see what the weather will be like when you get to school.
School year, you know, it's mine and your senior year, and I think it's really cool to, you know, go through Thompson all 4 years.
Yeah.
And have this year was my last year. So.
Yeah, I heard, always heard that junior year was the hardest, so I'm trying to get through it the best way I can.
Yeah.
I'm ready for sophomore year. I'm ready.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Tuesday for a story on the solar eclipse.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.